Ashe. Hey, peace and love, family, brother. This is Akachi Ra coming at you with another video. I'm out here at night, under the stars, our ancestors. I just want to make a video about the heart chakra. And with the heart chakra, that's how you speak with your ancestors. That's how you connect to them. That's how you can have a conversation with them. So, you know, it's a beautiful time to come out here when there's no clouds, anything blocking your view. You can actually see the stars and whatnot, and then see which one shines for you. You know. So, but yeah, I was gonna talk about the heart chakra. Just making a quick video because through the heart comes understanding and knowledge, and um, that's where you gain your voice to speak the truth, and then that's where you gain your spiritual eyes to see it. So, with that being said, it is quite cold, so I'm not gonna make this video too long. But I'm gonna talk about these love deities composed of libations. So I got my water and got my list. So we know what we you know how to do it. Just say Ashe with me if you're watching. So first we're gonna start with Hera, Ashe, Venus, Ashe, Arthur, Ashe, Freya, Ashe, Prunde, Ashe, Taku, Ashe, Inanna, Ashe, Ishtar, Ashe, Bastet, Ashe, Bess, Ashe, Cortez, Ashe, Aphrodite, Ashe, Eos, Ashe, Milda, Ashe, Cupid, Ashe, Aurora, Ashe, Baron Lacrosse, Ashe, Baron Samadi, Ashe, Osun, Ashe, Urzuli, Ashe, alright? So these are some love spirits, love energy that we're going to be drilling on right now to open that heart chakra for this lesson. And to our ancestors, that's watching right now, to all gods and goddesses, unknown or known, Ashe. And then to our ancestors, to your family, Ashe to them as well. To our star racer looking above right now. So, pour the rest of the water out and we'll get this thing going. All right. So it's empty now. Cool. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna open this up talking about, like I said, the heart chakra is the green. It's the green. So as you can see, um, what green means spiritually. So it means life, renewal, nature, and energy. So it associated with growth, harmony, freshness, safety, and fertility, and the environment. So these are some things that green means or is associated with. So of course, for example, you got your traffic light, your safety. You got the red and green, the symbolism, and then you got the whole yellow in the middle. So yeah. So funny enough, it's backwards, right? You may have not noticed this, but I'm gonna tell you now. The traffic light is backwards. You got the red, which is the root chakra at the top, and the green at the bottom, which is the heart chakra, and you got the yellow brick road in the middle. So, as you see, we got everything messed up, upside down in this reality. So, the traffic light is nothing more than another form of the chakra system. All right. So, and then here's another example. Example two. I got all this on my paper. I just wrote down. I was thinking of something to do for tonight, and this is what I thought of. So, Emerald City, Wizard of Oz. Of course, Wizard of Oz is a chakra story. Wizard of Oz is basically the story of the whole chakra system with the yellow brick road. Like I said, the yellow brick road is the middle, portion, moving you towards either the green city, which is where everything happens, where everything starts, where all your dreams and everything reality starts. This is a matter of fact. This is green. That's Moldavite. So, and then you got the red. I believe Dorothy's house was red when it fell. So that was, and then it landed on top of the witch, and her feet folded in folded in like a plant or something like that, representing the root, the very start of her adventure. So then you got another example. This is a movie, one of my favorite movies, action movies, The Rock. Got Nicolas Cage and the other guy. I should have wrote his name. You know, other guy, the James Bond dude. I can't think of his name right now. I should have wrote it down. But basically, The Rock, that movie, The Rock, they had a green orb which represent a nuclear. It was a biochemical weapon, and then they had to send Navy SEALs to attack these Marines, and that little small orb, biochemical orb, represents the heart, because Nicolas Cage, and sometime somewhere in that movie, he gave this orb to, if this orb basically changed you, but it mutated you, but in symbolically it changes you, because once you open your heart chakra, it changes you. So basically, when this orb bursts open, in the movie they died. Basically, that's what happens. Your old body dies, your new body reborn through your heart chakra, through the gateway. So it's all symbolic. And then, but with Nicolas Cage, he stuck himself with a needle in the heart to survive. All right. So it always talking about opening the heart. It's all the play, all the little take of symbolic meanings of the chakra system somewhere down the line. And then once he did that, he rose back up from the dead. He died for a little while, then he rose back up. Just like Jesus. So then he rose back up. Then he got those flares, which was those flares. He waved them across his head, symbolizing being enlightened. Then of course he got the whole explosion behind him and all that stuff, representing enlightenment and all that junk. So that's another thing about the heart, being the gateway, being something of renewal, something of being rebirthed, reborn through that tunnel, sacred tunnel. And then you got the Grinch, which you all know. The Grinch heart grew 3 sizes that day. His little old small tiny heart, because he's green and his heart grew, so therefore he gets changed. So that's another thing to the Grinch. Then of course you got money. Money that we spend is green. People say money is the root of all evil. Well, evil backwards is life, so you need money for life. So, but the money, people say you can't buy love with money. But love is money if you got the money. You happy. So, because it's green, it's symbolic. Money is green for a reason. For people to fight over money, because money is it takes somebody money, they're ready to fight, because it's tied to them. See, so it's very symbolic to what love is. Your heart. It's tied. It's close to you. Um, then you got the whole Christmas tree, or tree of life, which is green. Which you work your way up towards the tree of life for enlightenment. That's why there's a star on top of the tree. That's why you put those ribbons, those tinsels, representing the gateway, the stairway to enlightenment. So that's too. All right. Then you got goblins and witches and all these like demons being green, which represents, once you open your heart, you're open up to the spirits talking to you. So that's what that means. Once you open your heart, you open yourself to the spirits, and that way they can relay messages to you, because that's the only way you can hear them, through the heart, not through your uh, anything lower than that, which is your root chakra, your sacral chakra, your sex chakra, that stuff. Because many people think with their sex chakra, not with their heart chakra, which is symbolic with your spirit. Your sex chakra is representation of your animal self, your animalistic self, which is nothing more than your basically your basic common instincts. So you're not supposed to think with your common instincts. You're supposed to think higher. That's why you need a very highly intelligent person who will think, you know, logically and spiritually, or logically or creativity. Use both sides of the brain, left and right brain. So it's good to have someone who does that. 'Cause some things do need logic, but some things also need a little bit of um, can't think of the word. Some things just need a little bit of uh, dang, I can't think of the word. The opposite of logic, basically. The opposite of logic. You need to just be able to think, because the things spiritually you can't really use logic for. You just have to be open to hear it, then just like, okay, cool. But things logically, we can all relate to it. So it's kind of like the third dimensional speaking, you know. So what else here? What else we got? I think I covered that. Yeah, love brings yeah. So another thing, love being the energy that creates. So with with that harmony, love brings harmony, and then with that harmony, you can create. That's why when you meet a lady or a man, you're harmonizing with each other to create another life form, or you're harmonizing with each other to create abundance and around you. So that's that energy. The 6 and the 9 represents that man and a woman energy, that universe, that universal soul, SUL, the universe soul energy that circulates with us, that harmonize. That's that love energy. Love is the most powerful thing in form of spiritual work. So love trumps basically anything. Basically, all right. And here's something in the Bible too that kind of represents what I'm talking about, symbolically, speaking. So, 1 Corinthians 13:4-5 says, "Do everything in love." I kind of broke it down a little bit. So basically, it's saying do everything in love. Uh, but basically, if you do that, you're thinking on a higher level than your animalistic side, which is your natural side, who's just ready to fight or just ready to use your ego. Not using your ego for the answer, but you're using a little bit more higher knowledge of thinking for something else other than just the basic old common answer to somebody's situation. And then you got Psalms 143:8, and that says, "Let love and faithfulness never leave you. Bind it around your neck, that you will win favor with God." So basically, that's talking about your chakra system also. So Psalms 143 and verse 8, talking about let love and faithfulness never leave you. So bind it around your neck. So you around your neck is your throat chakra. So see, when I already said that once you open up your heart, your throat, then you'll be able to speak the truth, or speak out of knowledge, speak out of a higher form of knowledge, because you're sympathizing, or you're looking at things from a different way other than just your basic common instincts. And then you're gonna then you're gonna win favor with with God, which is basically your soul, your higher self, which is your third eye and your crown chakra. Because people then will see you. Um, People then will see you. So that means your enlightenment. Your crown chakra is your enlightenment, but your third eye is you win in favor with God, because you spiritually can see. So that's all. That's another chakra verse right there. And then my last thing is Proverbs chapter 3, verse 3 through 4, and it says, "Love binds all things in perfect unity." I just said that, once you find someone you care about, you harmonizing with each other. You're building in unity, a brotherhood, a sisterhood, and through that love for each other, you can make and create things on this third dimensional plane, and also spiritually, you creating things too. You creating energy around each other, and that energy helps you make and build upon all things that you're trying to do. So, you know, yeah. So this is my list of things I made this. I sat down. I thought about a little thing I want to do, making a quick 15-minute video, and I hit the nail. Yes. So it's cold outside. That's why I had to do this real quick. So, peace and love, everybody. Kachi Rock coming at you once again, giving you that little smoke of. I'm trying to get my breath. All right. Hey, my breath don't stink. I'm trying to get my breath though. There you go. Give me that breath of life. Kachi Rock means hidden lights. So, give me that little breath of that hidden light real quick. All right. All right. So, holler at y'all later. Peace and love and blessings.